there's just some absolute insanity going on in the 7-on-7 football world. And like, if you're like me and you're a normal human being, you really probably aren't following up on the 7-on-7 football leagues that go on, especially if they're like the 18U, the 16U football leagues. But just one of the most insane things happen in one of these 7-on-7 football leagues that you just like need to see this happen. You need to see what happened here. So I was informed of this massive event by this tweet by a guy named Coach West, where he just says 7-on-7 keeps getting further and further away from football. Less development, more stupidity, more theatrics, more people embarrassing the game. Fighting a ref at 7-on-7 is insane work. The whole thing is getting out of hand. This is the exact opposite of what 7-on-7 was intended to do. It isn't just about the kids anymore, SMH. And then he posts one of the possibly greatest sports pictures of all time. Just one of the greatest things you ever see. Just absolute artistry when it comes to sports photography. This just tells the entire story. From what I understand, this guy is a coach right here. As you can see, already pieced out one of the referees. He is slept, knocked out, KO'd entirely, just out for the rest of the season. Just gone. And it looks like he's ready to piece up another ref. Now, this ref actually looks ready to fight, though. So maybe he'll have a better outcome than the referee who's legitimately just snoring on the ground right now and taking a little bit of a nap. And there's a lot of people posting about this. There's another one. Was, I guess, an 8U football game, which I'm going to be shocked if this is actually true. If someone got this animated over a 8U 7-on-7 football game to the point where he slept the ref. And I don't know why this account posted this picture where the referee is sleeping twice. But just insanity that this happened. Just crazy. And then this tweet kind of shows here where we got the idea, or like the first image of this event, which is by this Instagram account named Frames by Edgar. And I went to the Instagram account of the post, and like I found it, and it's really funny how this develops. So you have all these just normal pictures. You can see kind of talking shit right here. Flexing, action shot. Okay, taking a photo of another photographer, kind of neat. All right, action shot. Okay. And then we have the ref asleep on the ground. Just absolutely slept. Just honk shoot me. And I will say, I've done everything in my power, and I'm going to try to do this a little bit more to find a video of this event happening. Because from what I understand, there were a lot of people there who had their phones at the time, but I guess not a single person happened to snap a video of this event because it happened just in such rapid succession that, it was too quick. He jabbed the referee too quick with his ultimate final finishing move that no one could catch the referee getting put to sleep. And, like, look at the comments, though. Just everyone is laughing. Everyone is laughing, but we have people on the scene who are talking about what happened. He said nobody had their phone out. So I guess we got conflicting ideas of whether or not someone had their phone out. He said he basically didn't see what started it, but he turned as soon as Buddy hit the floor, and I watched everything after. Probably a bad call, though, and dude wasn't fucking with it, which I guess is the background of, just the entire fight. But just everyone is laughing at this event of just how this dude got absolutely nighted out. Just, night. He's gone. He's slept. And that's kind of just the entire story. Not a single person is asking if the ref is okay or not. Just on the ground asking for videos, and just in all of the artistry that is Frames by Edgar guy has found. And they did tag some accounts, as you can see right here. Tagged AJ Green, which I think is a football content creator, World Star in Overtime. But also like some of the other pictures. He tagged like the football league or whatever, or the football team. So one of them is like Game Time Athletics 7v7, which the reason why it's confusing me why that was an 8U team, because it says 15U and 18U, so I don't know why this team would only be here. Or this team would be like in a game where there's 8U, or maybe this is like just an entire event where this team was here as well as many other teams. But really funny if the coach who beat the shit out of the dude was part of this one where it says faith, family, and football, because just punching a guy while having this be your motto is absolutely probably one of these things you could have done. One of the best bits you could have. Back to the referee getting absolutely slept on the ground. And from what I understand and what I've seen from people who actually went there and people who were there, this ref was like out the entire time this happened. Like he was out until the EMS got here, so he was down for the count. So I don't have a full update on whether or not he's okay. I'd really hope that he's good. But once again, EMS did have to show up and help him into the ambulance because like it's just crazy that this happened in a 7-on-7 football game. And it is probably just one of the biggest tragedies that we do not have a video of this happening. Even though I guess either people did or people didn't have all their phones out to watch one of the probably greatest sporting events in the last year or two, because I would have loved to see it. I would have loved to see what even led up to this moment, because once again, someone said it was a bad call, but the only guy who said it was a bad call wasn't even looking, and then everyone else is just who's commenting on the situation is just like laughing at the ref on the ground. So unlucky that we do not have any further details in any capacity about what the fuck happened here. Crazy thing to just open up and, get exposed to, I guess, the wonderful world of 7-on-7 football. I don't even know if it's flag football or not, if it's like actual football. Because in all the pictures that we saw, they had, no helmets on or anything. But they also don't have any flags on. So it either looks like a developmental camp or they're just doing no tackle and it's two-hand touch or something like that. I have legitimately no idea. And also, I have no idea what possible call could have made it so that the coach of a team is willing to throw hands at you. Because that's also another crazy thing. Is that I don't think I've ever seen a ref or a coach get ready to fight a ref and then actually like have the ability to get to the ref and then punch him in the face and then knock him out. Because that's the craziest thing too. Is that not a single person looks like is attempting to hold the coach back in his attempts to beat the shit out of the ref. Maybe more news will come out. Maybe more information will come out, and maybe a video will come out. But that's what I gotta say for today. So, thank you for watching. Goodbye.